Good day everybody, and welcome back to the Victorian double-fronted build. Sorry for the lack of vids regarding Let's Builds and anything in the past few days. Legitimately, I have been ill, and, well, I've been ill, sort of, 2 illnesses in quick succession, and both of which have prevented me from really speaking at length. The second of those was a sore throat, of which I'm not fully recovered from yet, but I thought, you know what, I better get something done today, otherwise it's going to start interfering with my plans for Christmas. Anyway, what's up today? We are going to be building this thing here, which sits either side of the house on these sort of back bits here. Enough messing around, let's get to it. I've already put the pillars in here, and these are 6 tall from the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are 5 blocks apart, but that should be pretty par for the course knowledge now. So what you want to do is at the very top place 2 stairs like this, and then in between the 2 link them with the upside down stairs like so. Now on each of these ones here we're going to place a regular stair, 2 regular stairs, sorry, facing each other like that. Oh, I need to sneeze. And then we're going to get a quartz slab and place them like such. Then grab a quartz block and place it behind the slabs so you have that sort of thing going on. Grab your stairs again, upside down stairs, 1, 2, 3, right across the middle like such. Then you're going to want to grab your quartz blocks and place 1, 2, 3 across the middle. Grab your slabs again, and we're going to do this formation here, 1, 2, 3. And then, very important, delete these 2 quartz here, so you're left with that. And that is essentially the pattern done. Of course, you have to fill all this in with brick around here, like so. Just to make this look good. But only fill in up to this layer here. So 1 block above the highest point of what you just built. So we're just going to fill this with blocks like this. Do not worry about all the detail you see on the other build, by the way. I'm going to cover that in its own episode. But anyway, this is what you should have here. And now I'm going to jump right over to MC Edit, and I will see you, well, in just a few seconds. Why the hell is there a sheep in my house? Get out of here, squatter. So this is the MC Edit interface. I'm not sure what you'll be presented with whenever you sort of open it up for the first time, but quick load is probably going to be here. So what you want to do, quick load, and pick the name of the world you are building in. For me, it's simple builds here. Let's load it up, and we're presented with this. This is our house. Frame rate might be a bit choppy in this. For that, I apologize. I can do nothing about it. But anyway, we're really going to be only utilizing the copy and paste functions here, really basic stuff. So you've got your cursor here, and it's standard stuff really. Right click, sort of select the block, and then it's just sort of dragging. So we want to copy this section here. So we want to even on both sides, like that. And then if we move around, we can see here we want to take this bit with us. So when this face is highlighted, drag it out with right click like that. And we've got it. And from over here, we can just copy, and it's in our sort of inventory of what are they called? What are they called? Blueprints? Something like that. Anyway, so we pick this up, and you can see we have a copy of it here. And then we want to try and line it up as best we can here. So I think we'll place it here, and click on this, click and hold down this nudge, and then use WASD to just sort of shuffle it around until it's in the right place. I think that is the right place. I think that's good. And of course, oh, rats. All that's left to do now is just click import, and bam, deselect, and we've got it there. Bit of a gap here. That's my bad. But the real reason why we're here is because these windows are the same, incredibly enough. Pardon me, bit of a belch there. I have just had tea. They are the same, pretty much, as the window at the front that was done the other episode. This one here. of course, we have got the buttons here, but they actually might be quite helpful in copying and pasting this. Actually, they're not, but never mind. So we're going to click this stair here. Once again, freeform on the drag. We want to click here as well. I want to actually bring this set of quartz slabs with this, so I'll wait until I highlight the bottom and then drag it down. So I'm bringing that with me as well. And I'll just click, where is it? Copy, and it's in our inventory of blueprints. View. Then click this, but it's the wrong way round. If we look to the left, we can see E is rotate, so we're going to hit E twice, and it's facing the right way. And if you have a look, if I try and get them side by side, they are incredibly similar. In fact, they're pretty much identical. We will need to make a few minor changes, but nothing that's beyond us at this point. Now, the trick is to try and get it balancing on top of here. We're probably not going to be able to do it. So line up. It isn't actually placed now. This is just a preliminary placement. We can shuffle this around all we like. It's lined up. That's good. But if we go here, we can see it's not in the sort of correct position. So once again, nudge, WASD, and bam, we are in the right position. But if we look here, we can quite clearly see that the window is not at the right height. We've got a big gap here, which just doesn't exist over here. Alright, sorry about that. I just got really confused for a couple of seconds there. My mind just went, "Ugh," and I completely lost it. And I can see why I've lost it. And that's because there are a few differences that we need to change later when we go back into the world after the MC edit stuff is done. But anyway, all we want to do now is we need to shuffle it down by 1. So click and hold, then shift, drops it down by 1, and we're bingo, import, we're done here. View. Same thing on this side. Click to import. It is in the right orientation this time, so we don't need to press E twice. So we need to line it up here, adjust it using the nudge, and down, and there you have it. Oh wait, no, click import. There you go. You've got windows. Excellent. At this point, I'm going to take the opportunity to actually no, I'm not. You should do this. Fill in these gaps with brick. This is how I do it. Just click, select this, clone, nudge, space, repeat up to the top like that. Or you can go for the fill function. Well, it's your oyster, really. Let's get rid of these here. So now we're going to go back into the regular world where we're going to be finishing up some touches to the windows. Okay, we are back in the regular world. I've done a bit of tidying up here and there. You'll notice that the bricks are all filled in. Well, the gaps in the bricks are filled in anyway. But now it's time to make some changes to the window that you've just pasted in, whether that was in MC Edit or indeed using World Edit. Either is viable. So what are the changes that need to be made? Well, first of all, we need to get rid of the buttons here, like so. You can do this to both windows. I'm only going to do it to one for the sake of time. Then we're going to get rid of the what they call quartz slabs here and replace it with 2 units either side, like so. Then we are going to get rid of the stair here and also this slab here. You can do that on both sides. Delete the bricks here and replace with pillar quartz, like such. Then we're going to add a stair here and another stair like so. And it's the same on this side as well. So you end up with something that looks a little like that. And then underneath the pillars here, you're going to place some upside down stairs like that. So far all is looking good. And up top here, underneath the stairs at the end of your sort of thing here, upside down stairs like that. And there you go. You should have a pretty cool window by now, but you might notice it looks a little weird. That's because we're missing the window that actually sits behind it, and we've got to fill that in now. So it's just the same as you did at the front. We're going for 2, 3, 5 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. So 5 by 6 in this position. So that's what you should have. And then fill with glass. I'm not going to fill with glass now. But there you go. Now we have an identical window on our newer build. Remember to make all these changes to this one over here as well. And once you're done, we need to fill in a little bit of decorative quartz slab. So find the bottom of the stairs on the central bit and just work your way across like this, and then carry on the other side like that. And there you go, bam, it's done. That is all you need to do for that section. Remember to do it to the other side as well. Don't worry about the details such as the indented bricks and the patterns here. We will get to that later. But for now, what I want to do is grab a bit of stone here. We are going to need stone brick stairs and also cobblestone stairs, because we're going to do a little bit of roof work. So what you want to do, on this edge, I'm going to place 2 like this. I'm going to place another one like this. Then I'm going to add a third in here, getting rid of this one in here because it's actually cobblestone. So if we just, there we go. Then we're going to place 2 brick like so, and then that. An easier way to do this, of course, would be just to use upside down stairs under here. But this brick is important because it signifies the start of a staircase. We're going to staircase the blocks like this until we are directly over the middle. And once you've done that, come down the other side like so. And then obviously just fill it with brick. And you want to do the exact same thing on the other side. So let's just do the other method. God, I hate the scroll wheel for selecting things. It's such a pain in the ass. This time we're going to use the upside down stairs here instead. So place like so. Get our cobblestone and sit that behind. And then commence staircasing. Oh. We're over the middle now. So we'll start the other side. Oh dear, bit of lag there. Not sure what that is. And then of course just fill it with brick. Like so. Dead easy. Right, you don't want to do the same thing on the front. The front is slightly different. But we can use the same principles to build the arches. Namely just this sort of thing. So I'm going to use the upside down. Oh dear, upside down stairs trick again. Like so. A couple of cobblestones. And then, oh dear, my scroll wheel just really glitched today. Commence staircasing once again. Now, you might struggle to tell where the center is here, so I'm just going to build a temporary structure here to tell me where the center is, and it's here. You don't have to do that. I'm just an idiot and I can't see these things properly. Don't blame me. I'm short-sighted. So there we go. We're going to stagger ourselves down again until we meet here. And, of course, standard, fill it in with brick. Ooh, like such. I don't think you really need to be shown how to fill something in with brick, so I'll just abandon this. And, of course, you want to do the same to the other side. So we're going to start here, 1 block in, commence the staircase. Are we over the center yet? Not quite. I think that's the center there. Looks good to me. It's probably wrong. I guarantee you it's wrong. Whoop. But actually it looks like we've got it fairly right. Yeah, we have. Shock horror. And also fill that with brick, needless to say. Then we're going to come over here. And the center one is slightly awkward to do. The center apex, I'm going to admit. So instead what we're going to do here is we're just going to use a number of blocks. So from the center bit, it's 1, 2, if I can place the second one, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. So if we find the center of our lovely window here and go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that should be the center of your apex there. And once again, it's you know the drill now. It's staircase time. There you go. Now, once you've done this, it's time to start adding the sort of tiled bits. Oh, not like that. That's a bit stupid. So I'm just going to add these cobblestone stairs here. Oh no, sorry. Oh damn. I'm making so many mistakes here. All the way across, like so. I'm conscious the episode is dragging on a bit now, so I think I'll stop after this. And then it's the slightly awkward placing of the stairs here, in the center, of course. I'll get to that in a minute. Do not fret. If you're a guitar, that might be slightly hard to do. Jokes. I'm sitting back a long way from my microphone. Note to self: in post-production, increase the volume of my voice. I think you get the idea of what's going on now. I don't think I'll do that last bit. Of course, we need to add the stairs underneath here, like such. Oh, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Come on. I think I'll only do this for one side because this is A, boring, and B, I don't think you really need lessons on how to place stairs. But you can see it's beginning to look a little bit like this. So at the top here, it's just a case of placing a couple of slabs like this, and in the gap in here, one upside down stair like that. I'll just do this to make it so we've got one side complete, so at least you can see sort of what it looks like. Oh, hang on a minute, let me just do that. Excellent. Round to the back, and we're going to do the same thing again, this time only on this side here. Get rid of that there. Once again, it's cobblestone all over the top like this. Do not worry about this section here. This is fine. It's a bit awkward to get to, but it is absolutely fine. Just going to keep placing stuff like this. Upside down in the center here. Oh, no, not like that. Like that. Slabs across the top. Scroll wheel selection. Sorry. I tried to speak and belch at the same time then. It didn't go well. And, oh, wait, hang on a minute. Do that. There you go. And repeat that on other side. So you've got both of them covered up like that. And I think I'll leave it there because I've got a little bit of work to do. I've got to build this other side up to this standard, and I've got to fill in all the gaps here, and I'm running out of time. And the rest of the roof is actually kind of complicated, but now you should have the gist of things. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching this episode of Victorian Double Fronted. This was recorded over 2 days because yesterday I managed to do the bit about the roof, then realised I hadn't hit record in Fraps, and so I'd wasted about, I don't know, 10-20 minutes of my time. So anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.